Guys, oh, why am I all the way over here? Whoopsie. My bad. Guys, I wasn't even gonna watch the game, you know? Like, I keep up with it to the extent of this is who won this game and whatnot. But my sister, as you know, she really likes hockey, so I went downstairs. Well, she asked me, but I was working on some stuff. So then during the third period, I went downstairs to go join her. Oh, I'm gonna snooze the ads. Just got here. Reaper, thank you for the bath hat. Yeah, I only joined in for the third period, and Canada had 1, and the US had 0, and I was like, oh, okay. It would be nice if we could get 2, you know, but, you know, as long as they don't, you know, as long as they play smart, it'll be fine. There was 2 minutes left in the third period when they decided to tie with us. Okay. Just be smart in overtime. No. That, if you watched it, that goal came in slow, okay?
Emotional.
See, this is why I don't get invested in stuff like this. I didn't need to do that. I was your day friend. I'm okay. Just taking a little emotional damage. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. My sister's probably Storm. How could you? We had it. Oh, DJ, I was talking about the women's Olympic finals game between Canada and the US. We were so close. How are you gonna tell me that in the entire 3 periods, Canada had 1, US had 0, and then at the end we lost it? This is why the only games I'm concerned with are the ones I play. My sister's kind of got everyone a little invested into hockey over like the last 2 years. Like she got really into it, like I guess 2 Stanley Cups ago. Yeah, is that how it works? And now she knows like every player on the ice. I didn't really know she knew about like women's hockey that well, but I guess she familiarized herself with it because you know she does like hockey and she wants to support Canada. Oh, USA get freedom to... Oh no! I was literally downstairs going like, my home and native land, please, please bring it home. Oh. Well, there's still the men's game on Sunday, which is also Canada versus the US. I mean, like, we can win the other one, right? That's on a Sunday, second of all, okay? I feel like my entire family's gonna be home on Sunday. Like, today it's just me and my sister right now, and I'm pretty sure, like, someone else is gonna be home soon. Sunday, I think everyone will be home. My dad also really likes watching hockey, and he's, like, well, no, I was screaming today. I was screaming today, but it's because I had butterflies in my stomach the entire time. Eagle screech, what the fuck is a kilometer? I'm gonna go live for 3 seconds on Sunday to go, like, goose squawk. What the fuck is a mile? Yeah, I'm gonna spite you back. The boys will bring it home for sure. Yeah, the boys will bring it back. Yeah, didn't like one of the players... I don't know the players that well. I don't know if I should make these guesses. Was it Sidney Crosby? Didn't he like get injured last time we played? Who did we play? Czech Republic? I don't want to... I didn't watch the game. You know, my sister just gives me the highlights afterwards. The last stream, what was it? Was it? No, that was yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I watched the game before I went out to go deliver the packages. Yeah. I was gonna leave sooner, but like it was like the end and I was like, oh my god, I think I have to watch this now. Everyone was holding their breaths. Everyone was up so early in my house yesterday, by the way. Like usually no one wakes up that early, except for the people who actually have to go to work. Which then you're up at 6 a.m. Like me and my sisters were up at 8 a.m. Dad came down. Everyone was watching the game. Everyone was shitting themselves because we were just like, oh my god, wait, are we gonna make it to the finals? We have to beat up the US. Or so I hope. Thank you for the Hydrate Reaper. And then it's thank you for the Bath Bat. I have an echo? Am I echoing? For why? Am I echoing, guys? I don't know why I would be. Hold on. I thought maybe my headphones may not... Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's something on your end, Shadow. I was like, maybe my headphones... Like, sometimes when I plug in my headphones, it tells me to connect. Like, I have to actually connect it through the window, or else it doesn't actually work, and then my speakers still play. Everything is something on your shadow! So we take 2 wins over the big C's. Shut up, Storm! Okay, thanks. Thank you for letting me know. I was gonna be like, oh, what could it be, considering I have literally no other sound source in my room at the moment. Oh, I'm okay. Perfect. Okay, thank you, Shadow. But yeah, we'll see about that on Sunday, Storm. Me about to fight every American in my... I think everyone in here is more... I think I have more Americans than I do Canadians. I think so. Yes? Probably. Nothing makes Americans more patriotic than face... Oh, let me tell you, I was telling my sister, like, listen, I feel like I like hockey the normal amount for Canadian, but nothing makes me more patriotic than going up against the US. And then, yeah, like, NHL games, that's technically most of it, but this in specific, it's bringing out some demon in me I didn't know I had. Like, I was full screaming downstairs, like... My sister has this thing where she likes to record, like, the final goal, or, like, when, you know, the winning goal, which in case we didn't win, so she just recorded us freaking being upset. And her other thing is when we lose a game, she'll be like, turn it off. Like, she's really an old man about, like, the way she reacts to losing a game, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe your dad watches sports, but, you know, like, when it's going bad and your dad will be like, change the channel, I'm not watching this shit anymore. She's that. But, you know, I think she, like... What's the word? What's that word? I feel like there's a thing to describe, like, when a kid is similar to one of the parents, but yeah, she's pretty similar to my dad. We have fun here. Talk to me on Sunday. Alright? Am I gonna wake up for that game? I don't know. Maybe I'll wake up during the 3rd period again. No, I'm not gonna live commentate on it. Alright, my pillows beckon. As such, I must take my leave. Have a great stream, Lillith. Thank you so much for stopping by, Reaper. Have a good night. My dad used to check the scores every Sunday morning. My dad used to watch cricket a lot before, but now he doesn't. And then my sister got him into hockey. Like, before he didn't really want to watch hockey. But then she kept putting it on the TV, and then he kind of got invested. You know? And so now here we are. So he'll be like listening to it on the way home from work, or be keeping up with it at work, and then we have like a you know, family group chat and whatnot, and then he'll be like both of them will be posting updates in there. I'm like, aren't you do our jobs to be doing? But hey, okay, we gotta wait till Sunday to see what happens. By the way, those would be soccer scores. It's Europe after all. Soccer? Wait, what do you mean? Don't you guys call it football? I used to watch cricket a lot when I was younger because our national team back then was okay, see, that's what my dad would say about, like, his team. I think, like, I guess because he used to watch it growing up, and so did my mom. Like, I remember back, like, how long? Oh god, I'm gonna give myself away. Many years ago, back when I was probably still in high schoolish, maybe finishing up elementary school. There was this day where, like, I think my mom and dad invited over, like, family, and there was, like, a game at, like, 4 a.m. And so I had all this family over and, like, friends over at 4 a.m. to watch a cricket game while I had school the next morning, and I was like, what is happening? But yeah, not anymore. I think, like, his team, like, the team he likes loses so much now. And, like, now he's just not, like, he doesn't have fun watching it anymore. So now he just watches cricket. But, you know, it's okay because he's, like, kind of bonded with one of his old friends. Because his old friend used to, like, watching, hockey. But he never got into hockey back when we used to, like, live where I used to live before. But now it's, like, many years later, and now he's into it. He's into it. He has players he likes. He has teams he likes. He has teams he hates. He has people he hates. He has opinions. He has strong opinions. But speaking of talking about the game yesterday, I did end up sending out all the packages yesterday. Thank God. I kept looking at them and I was shitting myself. I was like, oh my God, I just need not the postal service. It's a whole thing here. If you're, like, in Canada, I don't know if you're shipping things to the US, but you gotta do a whole thing with a third-party situation now to do your prepaid duties, and I was just shitting myself the entire time I was doing it. I was like, Can you please confirm or deny if I've done this correctly? Because I was sussed out a little bit. I was a little sussed out, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, I've never done this before. But anyways, everything was able to go through. Everyone should be... I think it's, if I recall, don't quote me on this. Please check your shipping whatever shit that you got yesterday. I think for like the US, it should be there like... I think it said like 9 days, business days. I'm gonna say 2 weeks as a buffer, and I'm pretty sure for international, I think it said like 3 weeks, but I'm gonna give it a month. I always put like a buffer week in there just in case shit hits the fan. I don't know. I don't trust the postal service. Nothing ever goes right. But yeah, all that stuff is out. Hopefully everyone gets it safe and sound. I'm waiting to put like the spare ones I have on the shop. I have like I think I had 2 extras left over. I'm waiting to list them because I just want to make sure everyone gets theirs first, who ordered them first, and they actually arrive, and like, you know, the mail carrier didn't decide to, like, I don't know, break it over his knee or something. I don't know. So I just wanted to make sure all that was good before I put the rest out. Do I have anything else to say? I don't think so. I think that was all the yap in me. Yes. What are we doing today again? Ace Attorney! Yes, okay, here we go. I didn't even open up the game because, as you know, I was downstairs raging. Oh, also, one more thing I had to say before. Streams might be slightly shorter this month. If anything, like, they'll be probably, like, max 3 hours. Not that I go longer than that most days anyways, but just as a heads up, that some days this week they might be, or this month might be slightly shorter. Ooh, okay. Let's go. That's the wrong thing. That's the thing. And there we go. Is it working? Yes. Let me get in my corner. Oh, I did it again. I can't believe this. Why does it keep doing this? Give me a second. Oh! Zara, why you do that? Zara! What the fuck? I thought we said milestones only, huh? What happened to that? Isn't that the thing you said last time? Zara, thank you so much for the 50 gift subs. If you got a gift sub from Zara, please be sure to thank them. By the way, by the end of your... You should have spent it on yourself. What? Thank you, Sarah. I really appreciate it. You better treat yourself. I want to see evidence of you treating yourself in the Discord. Yeah, you first. Imagine everybody, my unemployed ass. Calm down. I put like what? Okay, but still, I have a right. Thank you, Sarah. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Everyone, if anyone in here did get a gift sub from Sarah, please be sure to thank them. Thank you. Imagine having a savings. Ah! I'm kidding. Am I? Alright, case of the ugly suitcase, guys. Part 2. Alright, let me make sure I got everything set up properly. All my windows properly. Yes? I think so. Alright. Continue. Thank you for the pat, that is. Thank you. Yes. Alright. Oh my god. Are we going downstairs now? March 12th, 2:52 p.m. Flight G390, lower deck, cargo hold. Wow, so this is the cargo hold, huh? He just ran for it. It's so big. He's so stupid. I love him. Unfortunately, I have to go. Lillith, have a good stream, girly. Thank you so much, DJ. Have a great, is it night, day? Whatever it is. I hope you have a great day. Yes. Bye, DJ. He's precious. Oh, I just want to cup my hands together and see him run around in circles. Yeah. But I also want to look up at him. Remember, this is still on the same plane that has the elevator. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, look at all of them. They still have so many more. Jesus. Hey, Lillith. What's up, Shadow? Ah, thank you for the pat, Shadow. Thank you. This plane is a special model. It has both a super large cargo hold and ultra luxurious first class seating. So is this the real scene of the murder? There is certainly a high probability of that, which is why we are here, correct? Okay, let's get investigating, sir. Let's go! Pats for friend. Thank you. Alright, I can't help but notice these. Oh shit, I forgot the controls again. Damn it! Is it space? It's space. Holy suitcases, Mr. Edgeworth. It's like an all-you-can-use suitcase fair. These must be the leftover ones they couldn't sell. Oh, sure, that was Edgeworth. It's not like I like you or anything. I'll kill you. In Minecraft. Nix. The ones the company's planning to dispose of after the slight is over. Hold up, we can move? Yeah, this is like a spin-off game. Girl. That's why I'm what the punished. Frick? This paint job is really cool, don't you think? It practically screams arts. You want one, Gumshoe? Oh, why not purchase one then? I'm sure it will bring you much happy. It's $1,200. Don't you know how little he makes? You think so? Then maybe I will. Let's see. $1,200? I think I'll pass. And Miss Tenero wonders why they don't sell. You need 2 jobs just to buy one. Although, it definitely looks like one is missing. What is this brittle substance I'm stepping on? It's a bunch of glass fragments, which means... Does that mean that they killed the guy upstairs and then brought him down? I don't know. When did he end up in the suitcase? I don't know. Damn, you actually remember the price? It was mind-boggling enough, and the suitcase was ugly enough that I don't think I'll ever forget how much the suitcase cost. I mean, my brain's huge and I remember everything. Yes, bed sheets. Keeping track of this many pieces of cargo must be very taxing on the cargo crew. This sure brings back memories of when I worked as a part-time mover, sir. Oh my god, imagine Gumshoe in like a polo shirt, moving big things. Oh no, he's hot! Exactly. Good timing, Evil. Welcome in. By the look in his eyes, he's waiting for me to ask about the rest of the story. Yes, tell us more, Gumshoe. What the fuck, Zara? But no matter how he pours on the puppy eyes, I have no intention of doing so. Damn it, Edgeworth. He just wants to share his time. All sorts of boxes are piled up here. This one says flammable, and this one says it says pharmaceuticals. This one says for exorcism use only. Maya? Question mark. Oh, oops. Not that it'll help that much. Just what kind of operation is this airline running? Exporting drugs. Sure. Have you noticed anything strange happen? I didn't check that suitcase that's open right in front of us. Damn. No, sir, I haven't noticed a thing. I'm not sure that he meant to sound so oblivious. Let me see what's in the oh, okay. For a second, we can check it. Hey, what's with the suitcase, pal? It's what the victim checked in, sir. So this suitcase belonged to Mr. Hicks. I don't think he'd mind if we took a closer look. What do you have to hide, Mr. Hicks? There's nothing out of the okay, never mind. Ordinary in here, sir. Wait, a file. And there's a photo of Miss Von Karma. Why? It looks like a profile on Francis. Was Mr. Hicks a hitman? What? Oh, we gotta talk to her. Why would Mr. Hicks have had a file on her? good question. Why don't you tell us? You arrived at the scene of the crime before Detective Gumshoe, correct? And you then immediately began to direct the investigation. It seems to me that you were already here at this airport for something besides this murder. He's right. You got here really quick. A date? What, isn't she like 18? Hicks looks like, what? How old is he? Like 20-something? 30-something? I don't know. Kind of weird. How do you know her? This is like before Tinder was a thing. I don't know. How do people meet online? I guess the computer, but whatever. Yes, I was. Oh, why do you sound suspicious? And why are you trying to pin the murder on me then if you know more on this than I do? Aren't you in— Okay, listen. I'm older-ish now. It's not as weird. Why at this airport? Don't bring me into this conversation. I'm an anomaly, okay? I've been following a very large and involved governmental level international crime. Holy shit. But it's much too large for one person to take on alone. Okay, so she was probably helping him, like, with the legalese of all this, I see. So is this— is it gonna be that what's that man called? What's that man's name again? The guy who hates us because of our phone? I forgot his name. LeBlanc? I bet LeBlanc is selling counterfeit art. Or something like that. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I don't trust him. I bet he killed somebody. Yes. Francisca came to this airport as an Interpol liaison. Oh my god. This ain't about me. Exactly. So it was decided that I should form a joint investigation with Interpol. Oh my god. Damn. If Francisco is real, my parents would be like, why can't you be like her? Interpol is involved. It's a top secret operation, so I really can't tell you any more than I already have. Oh, wait, I guess I should present the profile, huh? But I guess we already kind of know. Wait, did we not get the profile? Okay, never mind. No profile. I thought, or, let me try presenting this? Maybe. Oh, never mind. I can't present profiles, I guess. Never mind. We keep looking. Unless I have to do some logic. Hold on. Oh, I just love pushing the buttons on the elevator and crosswalk sides. Here, you should give it a try, sir. Go on, push it. The elevator is currently stopped on the first floor, detective. It can't move. Oh, yeah. I guess nothing would happen if you pushed it now. Look at his dumbass. Well, nothing would happen normally anyway without the special key card. Both the door to the attendance room and the elevator control panels require a key card, which makes it impossible for a passenger to come down here. Okay, and that's the one Rhoda said she lost. Can't you present her date? Was it in there? I didn't think I saw it in there. Maybe I was too hasty. Look, there's prosecutor's badge, photo of Hicks, Ugo, wallet, crime scene, grape juice, phone. I don't see any profile in here. It's a receipt. No profile though. Or are you talking about this profile? But I can't, there's no pressing T here to present anything. Krista, thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in, raiders. Nice to meet you. My name is Lillith Lovelace, and I'm the gatekeeper who does anything but her job. Welcome in! Chris, thank you so much for the raid! Hold on, let me I got you. Hold on. Oh shit, I was beaten to it. Thanks, Storm! Oh, Honkai Star, I hope your Honkaiing went well. If you did some pulls, I hope you got what you wanted. Oh my god, your mom's so pretty. Thank you! Thank you so much. Of course, anyone coming in from Grisat's stream, if you guys gotta go, and this is at you too, Gris. If you gotta raid and run, totally understand. If anyone needs to, coming in from Gris's stream, needs to, you know, head out, eat, drink, do anything else but watch me, I get it. I don't know how people watch me eat. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We'd love to have you if you want to see me struggle through some Ace Attorney. I have you know I'm a very good prosecutor. I'm not. Am I subbed? You, maybe. Zara did hand out a bunch of gift subs. And we did have a subathon not too long ago, so... I don't know, it's either or? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I'm still in chatting? Damn it! Thank you, Irv. Yes! Someone gets it! Ah, yes. But what is your thoughts on Dick Gumshoe? I'm a Miles enjoyer, but I feel like I happen to simp a little bit more for my Pookie over here. Thank you, Irv. Storm, can I get a shot for? Thank you. This guy, he's beating me to it. He's so slay. Let me update that real quick. Miles Edgeworth. What is this game called? I don't even know. That's it. There we go. Thanks for the reminder, Irv. Also, welcome in, Irv. I can appreciate him. He's very Pookie, right? Right? Oh, we love him. He feels almost a little more, like, I don't know. I don't know if it's because they move in this game and there's like little, like, you know, animations now with everybody, but it's like even better. Like, he's just be making stupid little faces. He was just sad that we couldn't push the buttons on the elevator because someone was murdered in the elevator. Gotta make you not regret. No, you're fine. It's just like if you're free or something. It's you don't gotta do anything, Storm. This game is Mario teaches typing. Francisco. I think I was talking to Hale about that the other day too, when she was playing it. She was like, "Oh, I love Francisca." Francisca had to grow on me. At first I was like, you might be like too much of a character for me, but then she grew on me, and then I was like, oh, I love her. Get behind me, girl. Wait, what was I doing? Presenting evidence? Maybe, if I have any. Oh, you can run? I didn't know they could run. I don't even know how I did that. It's weird seeing Ace Attorney and being able to walk, right? Right? Look at that. HD, baby. Should we go up? No, we came down for a reason. Huh. What? Oh, let me try making a logic baby. Pause. If you didn't know, this is the way I play Ace Attorney. I'm very stupid, so I have to save a lot, okay? Don't mind me. I think we go Q. Alright, let's see. Oh, I know. I know the broken glass and the glasses and the glass shards. Right? Unless it's not. Oh! Hold on. The too many logic babies happening in my head right at the same time. Please be right. I'm gonna be upset if I fail in the first one. Oh my god. Yes! I think you can safely conclude that these fragments are from a pair of glasses. Oh, I don't know that, but I believe you. They can walk in this game? That's scary. Yeah, it's just for the Miles Edgeworth investigation games, though, I think. Then in, like, the rest of the, like, the main story games, I don't think they can move at all. It's just these ones. Don't be scared. It's not permanent. I think it's kind of fun, though. And the victim was wearing a pair of broken glasses. Exactly what I was thinking. I'm sure that the shards would match up perfectly with the remnants of his lenses. Of course, you do have to logic the profile because Miles is too eccentric to just ask Franny why the dead guy has a profile on her. Yeah, see, that's like, okay, it's just a learning curve, though, if anything. Also, Dennis, thank you for the pat. Because, like, okay, I'm just used to playing, like, 3 games of Ace Attorney where it's all done in a certain way, and now everything's kind of, it's, like, mostly the same, except there's more steps now. And the freaking T button isn't something that's never in my head anytime we play this. I'm sure by, like, in the next two more, give me 2 more streams, and I'll be, like, playing this smooth as butter, maybe. Maybe not my brain, but the rest of me. Ergo, the victim was here, just as I suspected. So you're saying that the real scene of the crime was here, sir? Isn't that what I've been saying for a while now? Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Perhaps it's a bit early to draw that conclusion. However, I believe that the probability has just skyrocketed considerably. All that's left is to find the murder weapon. Okay, and then these 2, right? It has to be. So this means Hicks is from Interpol. Yes? Now, why would Mr. Hicks have documents profiling Francisca? Oh, I know. I bet he's a big fan of Miss Von Karma, sir. Francisca said that she had come to this airport as part of an Interpol investigation. Oh, maybe Mr. Hicks had heard she was coming here and he followed her. Detective, I think it's more likely that Mr. Hicks was in actuality Interpol Agent Hicks. I think Francisca has some explaining to do. Okay, but it's not like Francisca killed him. Why are we making it sound like she's in trouble? Truth behind Hicks. You came to this airport to rendezvous with the victim, didn't you? Nonsense! What are you talking about? Girl, you just said you were assisting! This game. We found a profile detailing information about you in the victim's luggage. I suppose it was prepared for him so that he could recognize you when he landed. Which makes him not Mr. Hicks, but rather Interpol Agent Hicks, isn't that correct? I should have known you'd figure it out, Miles. But it looks like they got to him first. So you really did come here to receive an Interpol agent then? Yes. Agent Hicks was on the trial of a very large international smuggling ring. Agent Hicks was on the trial of an international smuggling ring. Alright. He went undercover to investigate this crime. And it was I who put him on this case. Oh. Girl, how much power do you hold? I was supposed to receive a call from him on his cell phone once he had landed. I never expected to receive a call about his murder instead. I think we now have pretty definitive evidence that Agent Hicks came down here to the cargo hold. But what was he doing down here, sir? There's nothing but luggage. Oh, I get it. Do you, though? Maybe he forgot something in his suitcase and came down to get it. He deserved that one. Ow! Agent Hicks came here for a work-related reason. Of that, I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure he was here to investigate the smuggling operation he was observing. Ah! Oh! I don't know why it just clicked with me that he came down here to investigate. Well, it's in there now. Francisca, do you know exactly how he intended to pursue his investigation? No. Unfortunately, I was going to find out from him after he landed. I see. But this raises another question. A normal passenger can't access the cargo hold on their own. Does this mean Rhoda knew about Agent Hicks's? I don't know. Or the captain knew, which gave him some pass? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. Agent Hicks must have identified himself to a member of the crew. It's like I was just saying. And entered the cargo hold with that person who let him in. Yes, and then he was murdered here. These glass fragments and his broken glasses are a testament to that. And then the killer put Agent Hicks into one of the spare suitcases. They entered the elevator, but while they were hiding it up, the plane hit that patch of turbulence. Because of the intense shaking, the suitcase popped open and Agent Hicks's body flew out. At the same time, his wallet fell out of his pocket, spilling its contents everywhere. Which explains why there was money scattered all over the floor, or the elevator floor. Easy! Unlock the new colored bar. Let's go. Oh my god, you did! Holy shit. Congrats, Sarah. I think it's pretty easy to say who the culprit is at this stage. What? Really, sir? I know what you're thinking, Miles Edgeworth. But the killer can be none other than Miss Rhoda Tenero. Are we sure about that? She seems kind of like, listen, a lot of it was pointed to her, but I feel like we're being led astray. Definitive evidence. If it was a crew member, any one of them could have shown Agent Hicks to the cargo hold. But the point to keep in mind is the key card that allows the elevator to come down here. The only person with such high-level access is Miss Rhoda Tenero. I'd say that's a pretty decisive piece of information, wouldn't you? Well, that was pretty short and sweet. I know what she's trying to say, but I'm not certain it's as simple as that. If it was a crew member, any one of them could have shown Agent Hicks to the cargo hold.
Hold it!
That might be true, but then it could be anyone, including Miss May. How do we say her name? Cammy Meal? Miss Meal? or even the captain. Don't be a fool. A plane without a pilot in the cockpit is like a horse without a rider, crop in hand, much like Scruffy over there. Oh, and he neighed. Oh no. I can't disagree with her on that. Detective Gumshoe does always need a guiding hand. Very well. Then what about the other flight attendant, Miss Meal? I thought you might ask about her. But the point to keep in mind is the key card that allows the elevator to come down here. I'm gonna press on it, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna be like, can you wait a second, Miles? But it's highly likely that the key card was stolen from Miss Tenero, unless she was lying.
Objection!
It's highly likely? Is that possibly the best you can come up with? And you call yourself a disciple of my father. Ugh. Yes, well, while I don't have any evidence, Be quiet, you're a disgrace. There's more evidence pointing to Miss Rhoda Tenero, you know. It's not just the key card that gives her away. Are you talking about the murder weapon, the Captain Ugo piggy bank? Yes, she is also the only person with the key to open the display case. It's not looking good for us. Further, there's a matter of the key to the display case that held the murderous bank.
Hold it!
But that is a fake. Stop right there, Miles Edgeworth. You don't have any proof that this is just a red herring? Do I? If you must keep on insisting that it's a fake, then what is the real murder weapon? Oh wait, yeah, I just remembered. That's not the actual murder weapon. Then what is the real murder weapon, and where did it go? Speechless, I see. That's not a surprise. After all, you know that we've searched the entire cargo hold and came up empty-handed. There must be a way. There must be something that can help me rule out the piggy bank as the murder weapon. What should be examined for— oh my fucking god. I didn't save. I didn't save. What should be examined further to help us ascertain the authenticity of the weapon? Hold on. We talked about this last time, but now I can't remember. Give me a second. The piggy bank, the crime scene, the body. It has blood on it, but I remember it looked like it was made to be planted. Like they dipped his blood. Or they dipped the piggy bank in his blood to make it look like the murder weapon, but it was not the murder weapon. Yeah, so it's not like that. So crime scene or body. The body. Check the injury type? Can we do that? Pause. Was hit on the back of his head, but that doesn't really help us figure out the other part. Haven't we already investigated the crime scene just a minute ago? Wait. Is it the crime scene? It's a crime scene then, right? Because then that means that's a fake. It's a fake. It's been planted. I'm doing it. Oh, fuck. It's T! No, it's enter. I think we should examine the crime scene in... Well, I don't think I did that right. Damn it, Zara! You should have been more clear with me. I'm stupid. Every time one of these show up, I never get the answer right. What is the mental mind? You know what? We played the game a week ago. I'm not gonna take this L. We might turn up the murder weapon if we search all the cargo and luggage. Did you think I hadn't thought of that? Even now, we're searching through them. But we haven't found anything that even closely resembles a murder weapon. Alright then. I didn't know! Well, we thought the crime scene was upstairs before, right? I thought it's because this is the crime scene that... Oh, maybe it's changed now. Don't listen to me. Francisca, I think you were too quick to jump to... you were too quick to jump to your conclusions. Oh, was I? Yes, we don't even have the autopsy results yet. How can... Oh, wait, yeah, they took the body out. Okay. It's coming back to me. How can I not say that? You made a snap judgment when you have yet to even see if the wound on Agent Hicks's head is consistent with a murder weapon. Scruffy. Aw, he's about to get beat. Yes, sir. Gumshoe, run. Oh, you're okay. Contact the medical examiner's office at once. I wish to hear the results of Agent Hicks's autopsy. Well, he still got hit. Yes, sir. Look at him go. We've got a big problem, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. What is it, detective? They're still doing the autopsy, but they said they already know this one thing for sure. Well, you can't check the... Can we check the... Well, it didn't say what the injury was. It just got hit on the back of the head. That's it. In that case, the piggy bank could be the thing that killed him. I needed something to tell me that it wasn't the piggy bank. Report, now. The doc said that it's one giant bruise from a beating from his shoulder down to his mid-back. From the victim's shoulder down to his mid-back. He was beaten over such a wide area? Well, I'd say maybe it's a sign the killer had a grudge against Agent Hicks. I'm telling you, it's LeBlanc. It wasn't just his head. The killer went all out and hit him multiple times, sir. Autopsy report jotted down in my organizer. Scruffy, what is had a grudge against Agent Hicks supposed to mean? Well, that's... Was the wound on the victim's head consistent with the murder weapon, detective? Oh, well, they said they were still looking into that, sir. You're completely useless! Yow. Sir, I told you already, you can't go down there. Who's coming down? No, you remove your... Oh, it's that guy. It's LeBlanc. He's coming. And I said we did the crimes. Okay. Let it go, guys. She's beating his ass, bro. The poor... Yeah, but Storm, are you not hearing, like, the last game? Like for the past... This will be the third game he's been getting his ass beat by Francisco. No, you remove yourself from my way. What is all that racket? It's that guy. My luggage, my cargo, they're mine, and I demand you return them to me. We're still investigating the cargo hold. Please understand and have a little patience. I suppose there's no choice. He's gonna push this guy down the stairs? That'd be crazy. Oh, he walked away. Finally. Oh, never mind. I think he get... Hey, what are you? You have left me no choice but to use strong force. Ah! You won't get past me! Oh. Is he gonna fucking die? This is... Wait, that's it. So that's what this whole thing has been about. He's probably into it by now. I'd be sad if he was. Information he literally can't get. How dare you fail me? Take this and... This is karma. I wouldn't be upset if that guy, didn't open his eyes again. Just saying. Further, there is a matter of the key to the display case that held the murderous bank. Is there some way for me to prove that this isn't the real murder weapon? I'm trying to think. After all, you know that we've searched the entire cargo hold and came up empty-handed. Nobody could find anything that could be considered the real weapon in the hold. The doc said that it's one giant bruise from a beating from his shoulder down to his mid-back. Are we saying he fell? No, right? Oh no, you can't die from that height. Oh god, I didn't save. Is there some way for me to prove that this isn't the real murder weapon? Weapon couldn't be found. What? Didn't think they'd actually show the bruise. Neither did I. They're doing a lot of new stuff with this game. Oh! Yeah, right? Like... Well, on the trail of an international smuggling, nobody could find anything that could be considered the real weapon in the hold. I mean, if we did this and this, am I gonna die? Nobody... Wait, weapon couldn't be found? Well, they're saying in conjunction to the autopsy? I'm gonna try this. Please. Oh my gosh. Allegedly, the killer struck the victim many times over, which is why there is extensive bruising over such a wide area. But is that really the correct conclusion to draw from the evidence? The bruise from his shoulder to the middle of his back is one continuous mark, which is more suggestive of a single blow to the back. If that's the case, then the piggy bank is much too small to have caused that. Therefore, the murder weapon must have been something far bigger. Okay. A sizable weapon. The unusually large area of the bruising suggests that a very large weapon was used. Connect these two. Nobody could find anything that could be considered the real weapon. A sizable weapon. By the way, if you combine the right pieces, the puzzle pieces in the back stop randomly lighting up. What do you mean? What? That's a thing? Well, they're all lighting up still, so I don't think I have it yet, do I? But I must have it, considering I can't do anything else. I think it's this. Nope. They're still flashing. What do you mean, Zara? They're all flashing still. Well... Oh, I see what you mean. If I put them in? Is that what you mean? Oh, if you've already committed to the combo. Well, then at that point, then that's just a cutscene. Okay, weapon couldn't be found. Smuggling. I'm feeling these. But YOLO, I guess. If I die, I die. Damn it! Not exactly a shining example of the perfect line of logic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A sizable? Smuggling in a sizable weapon, then? Because you can't really connect these two. I think. I'm gonna do it! Oh! Again? Am I stupid? Probably. Don't answer that. Okay, I did these two. I did these two. So smuggle... Okay. Wait, what did I do? I did these two? And then... They smuggled the weapon. Yes! I'm stupid! Ha! Did you see how the... I kind of missed that, I'm not gonna lie. Next time. Next time. If we're looking for a rather large weapon, you'd think it would stick out. But so far, we haven't found anything that resembles a weapon of any sort. Unless it's a suitcase. Is death by suitcase? Perhaps it's something we all overlooked from the very beginning. Because normally it's too impossibly big to be taken into consideration. What was that all about? Was he trying to jump his way down here? Francisca. What? What do you want? I found it, Francisca. I found the real murder weapon. I don't know what he's fucking talking about. You did? He really jumped. We didn't realize it until now, but the answer has been right in front of us this whole time. He might be hurt. We should go check up on him, sirs. There's that pompous attitude of yours again. You should learn to drop that habit. This coming from a prosecutor with a habit of whipping everyone she comes across. Anyway, if you really are a prosecutor, then you'll back yourself up with evidence. Yeah, evidence. You two aren't listening at all, are you? Only Gaucho's worried about LeBlanc. Honestly, I'm not worried about LeBlanc either, so... At least one person is. Come on, then. Show me this real murder weapon you speak of. I'm gonna bluff my way through this. This is a real murder weapon. Well, if it's in my hand.
Take that.
Please. The real weapon is this suitcase. When you say it with such confidence, I suppose you must have some evidence. what? Of course, Agent Hicks was placed into the suitcase alive. What? And what? I wonder if you would die happy if I whipped you from head to toe right now. Wait, did I? We said it would be something big, right? So how was it not that? What are you thinking, Wood? Of course I would. I need to think about the circumstance of the victim's death in a different way. There's a wide... Did he fall too? Maybe I should be focusing on what could cause such a large bruise in one strike. Come on, show me the... Okay. Do I don't think I have evidence then. Right? I don't have anything big. I think I'm supposed to say don't have evidence. Is this one of those gotcha moments where they want me to go like, yeah, you think you have evidence, but you don't. I don't have evidence. I don't have... Okay, he's too cocky with that, so I think this was the right answer. I don't have any... Jesus, I don't have any evidence to show you. Foolish reasoning for a foolish fool from a foolishly foolish fool meant to fool me. Man, I've missed her doing that. What do you mean by I don't have any evidence to show? Perhaps I should have phrased it as that which caused Agent Hicks's... Wait, that which caused Agent Hicks's death is incorporeal? Incorporeal? Sure. Forgive me, but I do believe I have figured out what was the real cause of death. Free fall. The victim fell from a great height and subsequently died as a result. Then who stuffed him in the suitcase? In other words, the real cause of death is free falling to the ground. He fell to his death? Yes, this is the only plausible possibility. The victim has extensive bruising on his back, on the back of his head and his back. And the only rational explanation for these injuries is that he fell to his death. It was suffocation and suffocation and strangulation were the two other options. But the murder happened inside this plane. I know. Are you claiming that there is... Okay, well, I guess she didn't see the guy just fucking... Okay. Are you claiming that there is some place in this plane from which he could have fallen from? As I said earlier, the answer has been right in front of us the entire time. You can't mean... Yes, I do. The victim fell from the top of the stairs of this very cargo hold. What? Then, we're in trouble. We may have a second death on our hands, sir. Well, no, he's fine. I'm sure he's fine. You can't die from that height. Hey, you! Tell me you aren't dead, pal! Quiet! Why are you screaming? How could you say that to Gumshoe? He's the only guy in here who cares about you. Even that security guard didn't give a fuck. He's alive! And there you have it, Miles Edgeworth. It's not possible that Agent Hicks fell over the railing to his death. That man is living proof of that. I suppose it's true that it's not possible, given the current circumstances. The current circumstances? What is that supposed to mean? Suppose that large piece of cargo wasn't there at the time. What would have happened then? He would have been a Virginian pancake for sure, sir. I suppose that man over there wouldn't still be breathing. But the reality is that the cargo box is there. So there is no point in entertaining your wild, hypothetical scenarios. It may be there now, but there's no proof that it was always there. As if there could have been a window of time when the giant box was not there. Ah, but there was. What? Bro, he thinks I see into the, I just see everything, huh? What can I use to show her that it's possible that the box was not always there? Or always where it was? Oh! Is it this? No, that's not the cargo hold. I thought that was the cargo hold for a second. Like, you came into the cargo hold to come take a picture with this? That's crazy. You are Edgeworth. Now think like him. I'm an idiot! Mr. Ackby Hicks was there in his seat when we took off again at 5 a.m. Instantaneous death resulting from blow to back of head, bruising head to mid-back. 5 a.m. to transfer cargo and refuel at transfer point. Yes! I need a win.
Take that!
You refueled in the Republic of Zhangfa? Yes. Zhangfa. Yes, this flight had a short layover in Zhangfa in order to refuel. But that wasn't the only reason for the layover. We also transferred some cargo. What if the box in question was only transferred onto the plane at that time? To further prove my point, let's take a look at what's next to the box in question. It's labeled Zhangfa Express. Correct, meaning it was loaded onto the plane in Zhangfa. Cargo from Zhangfa in my organizer. Yes, yes, yes. Now, what if the box in question was also loaded on at the same time? It would mean that box was not here in the cargo hold during the Europe-Zhangfa leg of the flight, making a clear drop from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death entirely possible. But your theory is still very far-fetched. Then allow me a chance to prove how very likely my scenario is. My first order of business will be to examine that piece of cargo in more detail. Like I said during loading, yes, you're right. Going from Phoenix to Edgeworth is strong whiplash. Yes, it is. It is. The suit is red now. No, it's so much more. Okay, time to inspect some more stuff. Lower deck cargo hold. Pardon me. Have to check everything again? Yes. The leftover suitcases sit here, lined up in two pretty neat rows. Too bad for Miss De Niro, but this design is unmarketable. I'd buy one if it was cheaper, sir. Do you think they'd sell it to me at a discount? Oh, or why don't they sell them in the airport and have a bargain basement sale? Buy one, get one free. If you win the raffle, you get one more for free. How about those ideas, sir? I think if they did that, everyone would lose. Let's just go over to the thing we need to look at. Keeping track of this many pieces of cargo must be very taxing on the... Wait, how am I supposed to check that? Can I go over there? We already looked at this. Can I, Oh, there? Yes. This is a rather large piece of cargo. There's a tag on it, sir. Let's see. A Lillith red statue? Never heard of it. Nor I, but all I care about is if we can prove it wasn't here at the time of the crime. Then let's get investigating, sir. Oh, he's back. Oh my god, he's fast as fuck, bro. Look here, do not go about touching my possessions without my permission. Don't rush up on me like that, pal. So this belongs to Mr. LeBlanc, does it? I should see what else I can find out from him. Hey, you. Look here! Oh, shit. Ugh. Can you be in a spot where it's easier to talk to you? There we go. LeBlanc's cargo. I take it that this large piece of cargo belongs to you, Mr. LeBlanc? Of course it is mine. I shipped this fine piece of art from Europe. This Lillith red statue is worth 10 million cents. No, maybe much, much more. Mr. LeBlanc's reason for choosing this plane must have been the large cargo hold. 10 million cents? I suggest you stop trying to calculate how many packets of noodles that makes, Detective. Darn. How did you do that? I feel like you keep getting better and better at seeing right through me every year. Though I grow with each revolution of the planet around the sun. I have the distinct impression he continues to madly spin in place. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, so that 10 million cents, is that in euros or in dollars? Does it really make a difference to our case? Mr. LeBlanc, there's a chance that your cargo is related to our murder case, which means we'll be taking it. I was wondering if you would allow us to examine it a bit closer. It is a very valuable piece of art, so no, there will be no touching. Ugh. Ugh. If I may have a word with you, Francisca. I don't think you have the time for idle chatter. Okay, okay, fine. What if we go up? Talk to this guy? I don't know. Good job, officer. Mr. LeBlanc is certainly not an easy person to hold back. No thanks necessary, sir. It's all part of the job, even if he did eventually get by. Well, I have a few things to ask him anyway, so it worked out in your favor this time. Thank you very much, sir. Next time, I'll be sure to not let anyone through. Even if it takes my... No! I appreciate the sentiment. However, we can't have people getting hurt on the job either. Okay, so not here. I thought maybe we could, like, go around him or, like, behind his back or something. What am I supposed to do now? Can I show him something? Do I have a logic in my head? Let me think. Let me save in case I'm stupid. The picture. Hold on. I also feel like we can connect these two, though. I just want to see. But I feel like do I still need more information on this? I don't know. Oh, but this came on during the... Yes! He said he got it from Europe, but it didn't get loaded on in Europe. If Mr. LeBlanc has something to do with the smuggling ring, then it's possible that this fake statue was brought on board in Zhengfa. I think I need to question him a bit further. Okay, this opens up a new line of questioning. Fake statue. About your statue, Mr. LeBlanc. I wonder if it might be a fake. What? How dare you say my art is fake? I suspect that your statue might be the target of an international smuggling ring. Don't say such fantastical things. Those thieves would not dare. I have the certification of my cargo right here. Do you mean the cargo certification document? Mr. Zinc LeBlanc, why didn't you say so earlier? Please show it to us at once. I can't read this. What does it say? It says as plain as day the cargo was put onto the plane in Europe. Which means it's been swapped. And there you have it, Miles Edgeworth. Too bad for you. This statue was brought on board in Europe, just as it states in this certificate. No, that's... Which means that there never was a window of time in which the statue wasn't sitting there. I respectfully disagree. We can't discount the theory until I see the statue for myself. Then you can have your wish. Look at it yourself and see I am right. I don't think the colors of the eyes match on this. I think that the eyes are green on the photo, right? I think. His statue definitely came on in Europe. The question is whether it was... Yes, I think it was. This, I know I've seen this somewhere before. This is the olive red? Wait, the eyes must have been red then. Why am I thinking green? You might be... No. I didn't realize what the statue was gonna look like. It gives off such a feeling of art. I could practically smell it. This statue has a high amount of historic value. After it was unveiled at a museum in Europe, I brought it to this country to exhibit it. Olive red statue, jot it down. But it's kind of sussy. I believe a closer look is warranted here. Alright, let me look. Peeky peeky. Uh-oh, something's off. So this is the infamous olive red statue, huh? What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Did you find something? There's something wrong with this picture. We should examine it more in detail. That. Are these eyes made of some sort of gem? That's a real nice shade of orange. For a sec, I couldn't even tell they were jewels. Oh, but they're kind of remind me of the eyes of this stray cat that lives near my house. Are the eyes supposed to be this color? Is it possible the statue is a fake? Anything else? I swear I've seen this somewhere before. No wonder this thing is worth 10 million cents. Look at how it sparkles, sir. I wouldn't call it sparkling, detective. Maybe more along the lines of dully shining. Okay, I think that's everything on it. Right? Must be. Wait, I can go down. What's this? The statue looks like it's stepping all over its neighbor's cloth. Oh, it kind of resembles its owner's attitude in a sense. Ho ho. What did you just say now? Further, my clothing's hem is not being stepped on by anyone. It is too expensive for me to allow that to happen. Please forgive the trespass of my subordinate. Why should I forgive if the dress passes? What? Oh. Unless it is an expensive dress, you keep it. Talking to this guy confuses me sometimes. What have we here? It says Zhangfa Express on the cloth, sir. I'm gonna take a guess and say that this delivery company is based in Zhangfa. Something is tugging on the corner of my mind as though something is out of place. It's the statue, that's what's out of place, but you know. The leftover suitcase sits here, lined up in two pretty neat rows. Okay, I think we've checked everything then. I don't need this dialogue again, Gumshoe. Alright, I'm ready. Go back up. Eyeballs. Time to deduce. Eureka! Yes! These eyes are awfully orange, don't you think? Yeah, and pretty. They remind me of a sunset when I was in grade school, sir. I don't think you see what I'm talking about. No, I do, but but it's really like the color of the sun when it's setting, sir. Ah, the memories. I remember standing out in that field, spinning with my arms out until I felt ill. I don't care about sunsets. Focus, detective. What color are the eyes in this photo? Huh? Sir, they're red! As I thought, the statue is a fake. Yes, Lillith, but what proves that the statue is out of place? Not just the eyes, well, the fact that it's on top with the Zhengfa cloth if it was here from Europe. If it's here from Europe, the cloth would not be underneath the statue. Yeah. What do you want? Do you not know I am a busy man? You're standing right there. You're not doing anything. I allow you 2 seconds for your answer. The Olive Red. I suppose this is your pride and joy, is it not? It is the biggest trophy on this European trip. Do you know why I wanted to possess this statue? The trigger started 17 years ago. Also adds in 30 seconds. Better grab a chair, sir. Sounds like this is gonna be a long story. Mr. LeBlanc, I regret to inform you, and you have my heartfelt sympathy, but... What is that? Sympathy? For what? You'll see. I'd like you to compare the eyes. That large fellow there has very bright and pretty eyes compared to you. I wasn't talking about the two of us. I meant the eyes of the statue in front of us and the one in this photo. Why the sudden yelling? Now then, oh. It is a photo of the statue on display at the museum in Europe. Ah! Now do you see, Mr. LeBlanc? The statue before us is a fake. A fake? I believe that even further examination will be required. Now that we have confirmed that this is indeed a fake, there must be some sort of proof that this was brought on board in Zhengfa. And I will present to you evidence that will resolve the remaining contradiction. It will be that cloth. I think. What's this? Oh shit, I think I was supposed to present there. Oopsie, I mean deduct there. Ugh! There we go. T. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? I mean, I'm holding the tarp, so I hope to God that... Fake piece being shipped by Mr. LeBlanc, not worth... It was... Okay, I think it's this. Yes. This is clip... Was it not? What are you going on about? It's just a simple piece of cargo cover getting stuck under an... Okay, I think I'm on the right track. Under another piece of cargo. This game gives me PTSD sometimes. Huh, that's not possible. But it is. It shouldn't be this way, but the statue's on top of the cloth. Supposing that the neighboring piece of cargo was brought on board in Zhengfa, there is no way that any part of it should wind up underneath something from Europe. Which means that this fake statue was smuggled on board in Zhengfa. But then, what about the cargo certificate? Let me ask in return, what about Agent Hicks? Why did he come down here in the middle of the flight? There's only one reason why, to secure proof of smuggling activity aboard this flight. So you say, but I don't believe he had to do that mid-flight. We could have just as easily inspected all of the cargo after the plane landed. That may be true, however, you have it backwards, Francisca. Sure, Agent Hicks could have waited until after the plane had landed. But he had a reason for coming down to the cargo hold. Suppose he had found the fake at the airport. It would have been... Sorry, suppose he had found the fake at the airport. It would have been after the swap had occurred. At this time, the suspicion would naturally fall onto the statue's owner, who would have no way to prove that the statue was switched without his knowledge. Which means there is someone involved who is forging or modifying cargo certificates. Well, this doesn't look good. Olive Red certificate data updated in my organizer. Nice! I guess the victim knew the real version of this was gonna get nabbed, huh? Yes, while this photo could be seen as nothing more than a simple souvenir, it was in fact taken to be used as a reference document later on. Next, Agent Hicks had to secure proof that the smuggling had taken place. He came down here to take a picture of the cargo hold, a rather empty one at that, right before the fake statue could be loaded on board. A photo of the hold missing a valuable piece of cargo would have been proof enough. After that, all he had to do was hold the Zhengfa cargo crew and arrest the smuggler. Exactly. This only goes to prove my theory. If the statue was not in the cargo hold during the Europe Zhengfa leg of the trip, there would have been enough height from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death. Officer, move this statue immediately. Is there blood under there? I want a thorough examination of the floor underneath, now. Miss Von Karma, I'm ready to report my findings. Go on. After moving the olive red statue out of the way, we tested the area under it with luminol, and there was a reaction. Damn it! I see. There was a reaction to luminol, an indication that there was blood in that spot. Can we stop looking at it now, sirs? It would seem that my deductions were correct after all. I suppose it would appear that way. The culprit cleaned the blood up well. And how do you think the killer did that? How did the killer clean up all this blood? With the scarf. But that scarf is kind of small, to be honest. You wouldn't think that it takes this much blood.
Take that!
The killer used the bloody cloth I found inside the suitcase to clean up the mess. I see. They had a need to clean up all the blood before the plane landed in Zhengfa. Yes, because otherwise the cargo crew would have discovered it during the layover. So you guys are saying that the murder happened before the plane landed in Zhengfa? There is no other conceivable timeline for the events of the murder. But if that is true, then that throws a certain person's testimony into doubt. If the murder occurred before we let— oh my— just have to make sure. It's not a scarf, it never was a scarf. A cloth. If the murder occurred before we landed in Zhengfa, then this testimony becomes highly suspect. I'm thinking LeBlanc's. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's been long enough that I do not remember the exact testimony from everyone else. But LeBlanc was a sussy who was very sure of everything he saw, right? So, I think either that or it's Miss Tenero, because she's been sussy the entire time too for whatever reason. Maybe look over the test. You're so smart. Thank you. Mr. Ackby Hicks was there in his seat when we took off again at 5 a.m. Well, I think there's only one. Please let it be the one time I just get it in the right away, please. Recall Miss Meal's testimony about Agent Hicks in regard to when we departed Zhengfa. Dennis, take it. Oh wait, did I just see a pat? I don't know what I just saw out of the corner of my eye. Never mind. Hold on, give me 1 sec. I lost my thing. There we go. Okay. Dennis, thank you. I think I saw my eyeball bat wings moving, and I thought it was that, and then I saw your name was the last bat. Thank you, Dennis. Recall Miss Meal's testimony about Agent Hicks in regard to when we departed Zhengfa. Thank you for the hydrate, Sarah. Thank you. Music. Good job, Lillith. Thank you, Shadow. I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 a.m., you know. You liar! She claims Agent Hicks was alive at the time of the service calls, but that totally contradicts the facts, sir. But why would she lie about something like that? I think the only person who can answer that is Miss Meal herself. Oh, we're gonna go talk to Miss Meal again. Okay. Alright. Let's go. March 12th, 3:35 p.m. Flight G390, lower deck cargo hold. Miss Meal. Miss Meal! Huh? Do you recall what you said earlier? About when you answered some service calls as we were departing from Zhengfa? Huh? You said that Mr. Hicks was sitting in his seat at that time. However, that is simply not possible, because Mr. Hicks was dead long before we ever touched down in Zhengfa. Oh? Miss Cammy Meal. Maybe I didn't see what I thought I did? No one could make a mistake so large, Miss Meal. But I make that kind of boo-boo all the time. This is going nowhere. There must be a better way of resolving this contradiction. Very well, Miss Meal. If you please, tell me about your alibi during that time span. From just before we were to land at 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. when the body was found. Are you telling me I'm a suspect, Mr. Edgeworth? Maybe. Maybe. Miss Meal's alibi. Girl, wake up! Oh, yeah. From 3 to 4, I was, in the flight attendant's room, all by my lonesome self. Oh, yeah. And from 5 to 6, I was, in the flight attendant's room, all by my lonesome self. That was 2 lines of the same thing. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this? How is a man supposed to react to a testimony like that? Miss Meal, wake up. Oh, she fell asleep again. It looks like the only way I'm going to be able to wake her up is by pressing her. Miss Meal's alibi. Can I press on this? Like, what would she even say to this?
Hold it!
Miss Meal, wake up! Oh, I'm awake. I'm awake. Nope. Miles Edgeworth, I demand that you do something with this flight attendant this instant. Why don't you use that whip you use on everybody, huh? Why ask me to wake her up when you can finally put that whip to an appropriate use? From 3 to 4, I was, in the flight attendant's room all by my lonesome self.
Hold it!
If I remember correctly, food was being served in first class in the lounge. Between the hours of 3 and 4 a.m. Yeah, but that kind of stuff's run by Miss Rhoda. Then what were you doing in the attendance room at that time? Eating, and then having a most delicious dream. You mean you were neglecting your duties? No way, sleeping's part of our job too, you know. If I press on this again. Approximate? Wait, what do you mean? Did I read something wrong? Wouldn't be the first time. Miss Meal, how many times do I have to repeat myself? Wake up! I'm awake, I'm awake! No, you're not. Oh, no! I thought she was finally gonna do it! What did you whip me for, sir? Oh, what did I miss? A poor detective being on the receiving end of a lash in your stead. Really? Sorry about that. You can make amends for that by continuing with your testimony. Wake up, Marluxia! No time to sleep. We have testimony to go through. And from 5 to 6, I was, in the flight attendant's room all by my lonesome self.
Hold it!
She was getting freaky with the captain. So you were alone the entire time, were you? Yeah, no one else even popped their head in to say hi. Oh, well, I think a contradiction just popped in to say hi. Yeah, because can't you only access the cargo room by going through the flight attendant's room? Unless you take the elevator. What should I do? Should I raise an objection? Raise an objection. Miss Meal, there's a clear contradiction embedded in your testimony. Huh? What are you talking about? It's not possible that you were alone in the attendance room the whole time from 5 to 6 a.m. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me think. So statue was loaded on board in Europe. Would he? You should read your evidence carefully. Bought in the in-flight shop and left in attendant's room. Yes.
Take that!
Please. I wonder if you would be so kind to take a look at this receipt, Miss Meal. Huh? A receipt? For what? It's for the suitcase Miss Tenero bought. Now, if I may direct your attention to the timestamp. As you can see, it clearly says 5:40 a.m., Miss Tenero. Yes. Huh? Why is the killer here? I thought you'd have her locked up by now. I request that she be present as a witness so that we may straighten out your complex lie. Oh! Now then, Miss Tenero, between the hours of 5 and 6 a.m., you took a trip from first class down to the first floor in flight shop, correct? Yes, I went to the shop to buy a suitcase. After which, I went straight to the attendance room to drop it off. And did you see Miss Meal there at the time? No. So, Miss Meal, where were you really between the hours of 5 and 6 a.m.? Bitch, wake up! Miss Cammy Meal! Huh? The bathroom? I'll be the one to ask the questions here. Yeah, maybe that's it. I probably just missed her. Nature calls, you know. Do you take me for a fool? That's a little too convenient to be true. But it's the truth, cross my heart. I don't have enough conclusive proof to counter-argue her at this stage. You don't believe me, do you? But please, won't you give me a chance and hear me out? Oh? Are you actually gonna give us something this time? Question mark. Look, I know you're suspecting me because I'm one of the crew. But you think then maybe you should also suspect Miss Rhoda too? She's the one in charge of the elevator key and the shop, you know. If you ask me, that makes her super suspicious. You pointing the finger also makes you very suspicious. No, Cammy, she's too hot. You can be hot and also be a criminal, okay? Two things can be true at once. Please leave Miss Tenira out of the conversation. Only you are under suspicion for now. I don't get it. Why are you covering for Miss Rhoda all of a sudden? Oh, now I get it. Maybe you got your eye on Miss Rhoda. Of course I'm keeping an eye on her. I can't very well let her escape, can I? Never mind. But you want to know something? Miss Rhoda actually kinda... Oh. I have absolutely no interest in people who can't appreciate my sense of design. She has slim pickings. Now's not the time for this sort of talk. Reason for suspicion. You're dying alone then, lady? Oh, I mean... Gumshoe kind of liked it, but Gumshoe's not allowed to like it anymore on account of me saying so. Look, I know you're suspecting me because I'm one of the crew.
Hold it!
No, it's not the only reason I have for suspecting you. Your statements regarding Mr. Hicks also turned out to be a bunch of lies. But say I wasn't an attendant. You didn't suspect me then, would you? Yes, I suppose that's true enough. But you think then maybe you should also suspect Miss Rhoda too?
Hold it!
She's already being detained for further questioning, or have you already forgotten? Oh, yeah, guess I just forgot. Cammy, don't tell me you suspect me too. Sorry, can't help it. I mean, other than you, there's no one else who could have done it. I can't believe you would think that. I mean, me? A killer? Hi, wait, is it? Did you change your username? Or is this a different Oms? Look me in Oms! Miss Meal, what did you mean, what did you mean just now by no one else could have done it? Good thing Maggie has a shoulder he can cry on. Now that he isn't allowed to, but I'm right here. My shoulders are exposed. She's the one in charge of the elevator keycard and the shop, you know.
Hold it!
And what are you in charge of, Miss Meal? I take care of the attendance room. That doesn't count. But I spend so much time in there, it might as well be my responsibility. Mr. Edgeworth, Cammy is very talented in languages, so she assists passengers who may not speak English, especially those who speak Borginian. She is the only one on this flight who is fluent. Oh, you mean the kind of what am I you mean that kind of what am I in charge of? Why didn't you say so in the first place? What else could I have meant? Yeah, so I'm really good at Borginian. She's fluent in Borginian, so she's in cahoots. Yes, the old Oms just made a little rebranding. Now Mila Fox, as you can see. Let's go! Congrats on the rebrand, Then I suppose you're in charge of processing documents in Borginian. Sussy. Yeah, I take care of anything that has to do with Borginian. Very interesting. If you ask me, that makes her super suspicious. Okay, so on this... Okay, it's probably gonna be here. I'm gonna press on everything else so we have the full story, but it's probably gonna be that last point that we're gonna present the evidence on. Actually, your on-the-job behavior makes you super suspicious in my eyes. Huh? But why? Well, Miss Tenero's busy with passengers and all of her other duties. You have a lot of free time on your hands. That's providing you with ample time to commit a crime.
Objection!
Miles Edgeworth, I demand that you cease and desist in this line of conjectural questioning. I won't allow you to bluff your way through this like a certain defense lawyer. I wonder who she could be talking about. But I do not honestly believe Miss Meal does any actual work aboard this flight. Oh, that's not true, Mr. Edgeworth, although, well... all I'm in charge of are the attendance room and some Borginian stuff.
Hold it!
So what exactly do you do as the one in charge of some Borginian stuff? I do stuff like translate things from and into Borginian. Oh, I thought there was gonna be a list there, sorry. She translates things. Cammy is the only member of the crew who understands Borginian, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Meal, I take it then that it is your job to process all the Borginian paperwork. Yeah, see, I totally pull my weight around here. So it would appear. Perhaps I should ask her for a few more details about her work, and Miss Meal is very unladylike to push suspicion onto someone else. That's not what I'm doing at all. I'm just saying that Miss Rhoda is very sus. Was sus a word already back then? There you go, pushing everything onto her again. I don't get what you're saying. It must be a really abstract concept. The only thing abstract here is the landscape inside your head. Alright. Zoom to the last point. Okay. Q. No! E! We're gonna have to do it all over again. I was so confident about the Q too. What's wrong with me? Alright. This time! E. I saw Miss Rhoda I did electrical or medical. Why did I get electrical from that? Medical.
Objection!
Hopefully. Oh, you with your head shake. So you are the only one in this flight crew that speaks Borginian. Is that correct? Oh, yeah, I guess so. I studied abroad in Borginia for a while. If that is the case, then the signature on this document belongs to you, doesn't it? Oh, now what? This is a falsified piece of documentation with only one purpose. To lead anyone who reads it to believe that Mr. LeBlanc's statue was loaded in Europe. The only person who could have either prepared or processed this document in Borginian is you, Miss Meal. Without your participation, the smuggling of the Olive Red could not have occurred. She doesn't even care. She's like, okay, well, I'm going to jail now. Don't sleep while I'm pointing my finger at you. Oh, oh, oh! Oh my god! Oh, I wouldn't dream of falling asleep on you, Mr. Edgeworth. Did you just get hotter? It is exactly as you say. Are you confessing to having participated in a smuggling? No, far from it. It's true that I was the one who signed off on that document. Does this mean LeBlanc is the guy who's smuggling then? Like, it's one of these two. I don't know who to trust anymore. Like, is she a good guy? Is he a bad guy? Because I still want to put LeBlanc in jail. But you can't use that fact alone to make your allegation of a smuggling trick. No, she's probably dirty. There's no direct correlation after all. All you have is my signature on a piece of paper. Really, all you did was sign it? I neglected to check if the cargo had been loaded onto the plane properly. So, sorry about that. It seems that she's finally woken up. This is going to be one tough fight. Suppose, and this is just a supposition, even if I was involved in the smuggling, you can't throw the charge of murder on me just like that.
Objection!
If you were involved in the smuggling, you would have a strong motive to kill. Agent Hicks was in the middle of an investigation regarding a smuggling ring, and just when he was about to close in, he's killed by a member of that ring? Oh my god! Is it Ismet Gassi? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the gate. Nice to meet you. My name is Lovelace and I'm the gatekeeper who does anything but her job. Thank you for getting us for 1,100 gold. Thank you! Let's go. 100 more. I think your racism towards Borginians might lead you... Wait, who? This woman, she can't be guilty. I believe anything she says. Aw, you guys. You guys. She could kill you, and you guys wouldn't say she did it. Fast talk, but beautiful mouth. Sorry, it's one of my my qualities. I don't know how to shut up or talk slower. But welcome in. And thank you. Well, I'd be dead, so yeah. Okay. All right. If she tried to murder you, all right. If she tried, you guys would still take the fall. Lillith, we can't accuse anyone after we're murdered. Okay, guys. I'm affiliated with the dead. What if I could be like a middleman? Just saying. Olympic sad her team lost. Now wait for her to go back to Outlast 2 and get cooked. Why would you say that, huh? Why would you say that? What the fuck? DJ! I can't wait to see Canada win on Sunday. If Maya channeled me to confess, I deny it. Oh my god. Simps! Simps! All of you. Simps. Give me 1 sec. Hold on. Alright. I only speak truth. I don't know about that. We'll see on Sunday. I think you can wait because they... What the hell, Storm? My home and native land will prevail. I know it. It'll happen. Trust. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Alright. You... Get that out of here. I can't even get Storm to say because he's part of you. None of that USA in my chat. I was oh my god, yeah, just re-scramble. Here, my turn. It doesn't have the same flow, but you know, it's the spirit that counts. Alright. And just when he was about to close in, he's killed by a member of that ring. Doesn't have the same ring to it. I'll make it a thing, alright? No one's ever said cad in their life, alright? Well, did you ever stop to think that maybe Rhoda is the smuggling ring member? Is the smuggling... Okay, yeah, I did read that right. After all, unlike me, Rhoda has access to many things on this plane for work purposes. Oh. So perhaps there is some element of a setup at play in this case. What are you talking about? Don't worry, I wasn't talking about you. I meant the killer. It's LeBlanc, isn't it? First, it was myself, and now it's Miss Tenero who is under the microscope. Seems to me that our killer is going to great lengths to pin this crime on anyone they can. You have no proof that Rhoda is being set up, or that she is. You really don't like her, huh? Infinity, thank you so much for the high rate. Thank you. Actually, I believe that she was indeed the intended target from the very beginning. I believe the plan was to push all of the blame for the crime onto her. And this evidence will prove my suspicions. Yes, evidence that I am totally aware of. This proves that the killer was out to frame Miss Tenere from the very beginning. Hold on. Don't tell me anything. This suitcase? Let me look at everything. There's but a passport inside. Body is found. Services, okay. Problems with suitcase? That's what I'm feeling too. I think. I shall go again now. Enjoy stream. Eagles screech as he drives. Yeah, didn't you say you were going to bed or something? What the hell? You came back to rub in your Americanness? What the hell? Okay, I'm thinking it's the suitcase. But how would they know? How do they know now? Okay. It came from down here? What was down here? But the piggy bank wasn't down here. Huh. The phone? The killer took it? Could it be the phone? The phone that we don't have? Oh! You're so right. You're so right. That is like for the that. The killer could have hidden the body anywhere, and yet they chose the suitcase. Why is that? Perhaps it was to move the body back up, or body up from the lower deck to the first floor. However, why go through the trouble to do so? The only way all of these actions make sense is if the killer had wanted to frame Miss Teniro for the murder. Miss Teniro buys a suitcase on every flight she works without fail. But should her suitcase be switched with the one containing the victim's body, that would put her in a very tight spot. Unfortunately for the killer, the turbulence put an end to that plan. There wasn't enough time to put the body back into the suitcase. Ergo, they made do with whoever was at hand, adapted their plan, and tried to frame me as I lay unconscious on the floor from the turbulence. The killer then went to hide the suitcase in the in-flight shop, and brought the piggy bank back to the elevator in order to fabricate a false weapon. A lot of work for a fruitless endeavor, wouldn't you agree? Sounds like the killer had a tough time too, huh? I mean, why did the killer need to frame someone that badly anyway? That is because the special circumstances surrounding this particular case. What? Oh my fucking god. Where the murder took place, who the murder victim was. When it took place. Where? It's the who. It has to be the who. It's... Imagine killing a police officer. I mean, he's Interpol. It's international police, right? Basically the same thing. Right? Oh. Who the murder victim was. The killer was at a loss of what to do with Agent Hicks's body. But as it just so happened, there were a bunch of empty suitcases nearby. Being a skinny man, the killer thought to put his body in the suitcases and hand it... I don't think I got that right. You mean the whole plan to frame someone was an elaborate coincidence? No, that's not... Okay, maybe I was right. Okay, never mind. Have faith, have faith! No, that's not what I said. You've wrongly You've wrongly deduced my meaning, Miss Meal. I hate her name. It always throws me off because I want to say Melee. The one with the wrong deduction is you. Think before... I fucked up? Oh! I was so confident. Interpol is a bit bigger deal than random cop. No disrespect to Gumshoe. He's a detective. I was about to reveal the truth. Okay, so it's not that. Where the murder took place. It has to be. The when... Is it... Would it be when? To frame someone. Because the where would make sense. Because only like 3 people can be in here. So, but if you frame the other flight attendant that's not you... The where, right? Well, if it took place during cargo transfer, probably the cargo hold. So it's the where. Fuck me. The special circumstance is simply that the murder took place on a... Okay, well, that's not what I meant. No matter which country, customs is quite strict in this day and age. So no matter what you do, the chances that the body will be found is very high. Therefore, there was no choice but to frame either Miss Teniro or myself. In other words, the only one who fits within the boundaries of the criminal's movements is not Miss Teniro or myself, but you, Miss Camille. Only you and you alone could... Okay, I don't think that was it either. I'm sick of this! And... Oh, never mind. And? I thought I was gonna get smacked again. Are you done already? I was about to fall asleep again. Anyway, let's be honest here. You don't have anything on me other than a whole lot of circumstantial evidence. Ugh. Damn. I actually do have PTSD from the first game. I can see the outline of how the murder occurred, but I have no definitive evidence. And isn't there a piece of evidence that still isn't accounted for? The cell phone. Something that I still can't quite fit into the big picture? I think.
Take that!
The badge? The badge? I don't have any actual evidence. What? Oh, okay. I haven't been looking at these cues. Zara, you're looking at the whole screen. I think my life flashes before my eyes every time I make a decision in this game. I thought not. But that's because it went missing and still is. Missing? What do you mean by that? In the complex puzzle that is still this case, or that is this case, there was one piece I kept getting stuck on. And that is the victim's cell phone. Francisca, you were waiting at the airport for a phone call from Agent Hicks's cell phone. Or at least, that's what you told me. That's right. But Agent Hicks's cell phone could not be found at the crime scene. You mean the killer took the phone with them? Precisely. I suspect that if we were to find that phone, it would lead us to the killer. Ha ha ha. Come on, get serious. If the victim fell to his death from that height, wouldn't his phone break as well? We won't know that until we try a little experiment, will we? We're gonna call it, aren't we? Francisca, I'd like to ask for your assistance. Fuck me. You know the victim's phone number, do you not? Of course I do. I wonder. It's between her boobies, isn't it? Agent Hicks's phone! It's ringing from somewhere, sir! I hear it, detective. Now where is it coming from? She's not reacting, so is it not her? Miss Mia, wake up! Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I got sleepy all of a sudden because it sounds like a lullaby I used to love as a child. Huh! I better find that phone fast. Okay, never mind. I thought she was gonna have it. Here? We determined that the real crime scene is here. All that's left is to catch the killer. Is it in another suitcase? So like the phone is up in the flight attendant's room. Oh! We'd better hurry up to the flight attendant's room, sir. Aha! You know, that's so smart that it would be there. I don't know why I thought it would be down here. March 12th, 4:12 p.m. I'm not gonna read the whole thing again. The ringing's coming from somewhere in here, sir. It's probably gonna be in her bed, isn't it? Leave no stone unturned, Detective Gumshoe. We must find it. Unless it's also planted in the suitcase. It doesn't seem to be over here. Then let's look somewhere else, sir. I wonder if it might be inside this suitcase. I don't hear any sounds coming from inside, sir. I don't suppose a culprit would have been so dumb as to try the same trick twice. Oh, not this? Okay. The locker? The ringing is coming from somewhere around here. But it's not here, sir. Why do I have such a bad feeling about where we're going to find the phone? Where else is there left? Oh, is it gonna be in her bed? Is it gonna be in the up bed? Okay, not there. What? Oh, here? It doesn't seem like the phone got mixed in with items in this lost and found pile. Well, it's not like the victim would have just dropped it somewhere else, somewhere, right, sir? Jeez. Where's this left to look? Wait, hold on. We looked here. Oh, in her locker, the ringing's coming from in here, sir. What? No, it can't be. This has got to be the victim's cell phone. Just whose locker is this, sir? It's Miss Tenero's. What? She's been framed! Okay, this is looking kind of bad for you. Even though I know you didn't do it. I don't know if I could prove that to a jury. So, Mr. Edgeworth, how did it go? Where did you find the phone? I found it in the flight attendant's room, in Miss Tenero's locker. What? But... Rhoda Tenero. I don't know anything about the phone. It wasn't me! It wasn't me! Miss Von Karma, is it? I suggest you arrest Miss Rhoda Tenero right away.
Objection!
Wait, I have a theory. This is related to the incident with the keycard. When the killer went to steal the keycard, they conveniently stashed the cell phone in Miss Tenero's locker at the same time.
Objection!
This is related to the keycard, alright. In the same way that we have zero proof that the killer did just that. Ugh. The only voice that sings the truth is evidence. That is the one bird we cannot ignore. It feels like you're gonna ask me to make a very final decision here. What should I do? Francisca's right, I can't offer baseless conjecture at this point. Alright then, why did the culprit take the cell phone from Agent Hicks? It must have something very incriminating on or in it.
Hold it!
The way she came back. What now, Miles Edgeworth? It's not over yet. We have yet to figure out why the killer took the phone. What? Inside this phone lies the final piece of incriminating evidence that will point us to our killer. We need to examine this phone in more detail. Ooh. The LCD is broken. Without a screen, you can't even place a call with this. But you can receive one. The camera. It's a camera lens. Come to think of it, I wonder, how exactly was Agent Hicks planning to preserve the crime scene of a smuggling? Francisca, I need you to confirm something. This cell phone, can it take pictures? Mr. Edgeworth, I can't believe you don't know about this kind of basic stuff, sir. This looks like a very similar model to my own. And mine can take photos just fine. Do you think Agent Hicks could have taken some pictures with this? In particular, pictures as evidence for this smuggling case. If so, I'd say there may be some very inconvenient photos in here for our killer smuggler. But the phone's all busted up, sir. Even a super prosecutor can't repair a broken phone. I'll find a way, don't you worry about that. I have connections. May I go back to sleep now?
Objection!
The LCD screen on the inside and outside are broken, that's for sure. But that's also reason enough to believe that the killer wasn't able to erase the data. What? Oh, you look awfully guilty. What do you mean by that, Francisca? It looks like our killer isn't very familiar with electronics. This phone still rang when I called it, meaning that only the LCD screens are broken. It's possible that the photos are still there inside waiting to be accessed. All we need to do is transfer the data to my phone. Oh, she's about to rip that bear's head off. Francisca, something about your phone. Your phone, if you please. Very well. It's transferring. Alright, displaying it now. She's gonna kill us in the time it takes for this to transfer. This is... Agent Hicks was most certainly trying to obtain some evidence for his smuggling case. Hey, the Eleph's nowhere in this pic, sir. But this has no meaning as a piece of evidence in this murder case, right? Ouch, she's right. There's not much we can find out from this about Agent Hicks's killer, sir. Is this it? Is this the end? Is there really nothing in this photo that we can use? All the suitcases are here, aren't they? Yeah? The fact that all the suitcases are here in this photo is odd. Agent Hicks was still alive at the time. So what exactly is so odd about suitcases that haven't been used yet being there? Yes, well, I was only pointing out things that are different between now and then. Your off-topic ramblings have put the attendant to sleep yet again, Miles Edgeworth. I'll give Sleepyhead here a rude awakening, a deafening objection, and a contradiction. Alright, hold on. Let's see if Lily can make the final leap in logic after she's investigated everything. Oh yes, I love logic. What's all this? Huh? Why are you here? Oh, they are cargo shipped from Borginia to Zhengfa. So the reason they aren't here now is that they were dropped off in Zhengfa? Miss LeBlanc, can you tell me the contents of those boxes? Unfortunately, there is no English written on any of them. Or anywhere. One cluster of boxes is written in Borginian. It says, it is cloth in English. Cloth. Could it be, is this where the killer... What? What is that scary face? Miss Meal. Yes, it appears that Agent Hicks was no ordinary investigator. He left us with a piece of evidence after all. A striking piece that will point out who his killer is. Ha! Maybe you shouldn't force your mistaken reading of a simple picture, Mr. Edgeworth. The Borginian cargo and this piece of evidence will point us straight to the killer. Yes! Yeah, that's so obvious. No one tell me. Give me a second. Let me use my brain. The Borginian cargo and this piece of evidence will point us straight to the... It has to be the scarf, right? Like, it said it was cloth, so it has to be this. Right. Let me double check. It's still not... Okay, alright, fine. Fine. When we took off... On board... Only a Borginian can know it would be cloth? Right? But now I'm confused. Okay, hold on. What? Okay, let me look at everything. Body found at 6:15 inside elevator on first floor was hit on the back of his head. It's not that. It's not this. Probably not this. Probably not this. And this piece of evidence will point us straight to the killer. Just tell us if you really give up. Okay, okay. And this piece of... What the fuck? What's the other piece of evidence? Loaded on board during the refueling between 4 and 5 a.m. at the transfer point. Should we be checking this? Is it that obvious? Am I missing something super obvious right now? It can't be. It's not... Wait. Hold on. Is it not the cloth? Okay, small hint. So, the smallest of hints ever. It says statue was loaded on board in Europe, but statue is a fake. It's okay. Thank you so much, Marluxia. Wow, thank you so much. What is in that Borginian cargo? The cloth. But you said it wasn't. Are you saying it's not called a scarf? Was that your joke? Guys! Don't get me on a technicality. I'm still... Wait. And what's that supposed to prove? Okay, well you made me think it wasn't the scarf or cloth in general. Then I was just confused. Like, how the hell else could it be if not the freaking scarf? I mean, cloth. You know I'm dumb. You can't play mind games with me. The killer used this piece of cloth to wipe up the blood they had spilt. But there was one thing that bothered me this whole time. Where did it come from? And now, I have finally found my answer in this very photo. Thank you for the pat-pat arms! The cargo that was unloaded in Zhangfa had cloth written on it. In Borginian, that is. And that is where the killer grabbed a piece from to clean up the blood with. That's right. What? I tried to read the past dialogue. That's right, the killer was someone who could read and understand Borginian, and the only crew member that fits that description is you, Miss Cammy Meal. Hold it. That's pretty flimsy. The killer probably searched through all the boxes looking for something to use. When you're frantic, you don't care if the box is in English or Borginian. Sorry, but I cannot agree with your assessment of the killer's indiscriminate nature. What? There was no need for the killer to tear through boxes at random at all. And if the killer supposedly could not comprehend Borginian, well then... Logically, the killer would have opened this box first. The bed sheets! Wait. Oh,
Take that!
T! Hey, it says bedsheets in English right on the box, sir. Precisely, and bedsheets would be perfect for cleaning up blood, wouldn't you say? So what are you trying to say? And if I were the criminal, this box of bedsheets would have been what I would have spotted first. However, the killer chose to use some Borginian cloth. Do you have an explanation for that? The killer didn't want anyone to know that the real scene of the crime was this cargo hold, so they were afraid to leave signs that the box for the sheets had been opened. However, the Borginian cloth, well, that's a horse of a different color. Because the killer knew that it was going to be unloaded in the Republic of Zhengfa? That's right. That is why the Borginian cloth was used. And the only Borginian reader on board who could make such a calculated decision is you, Camille. You and you alone. Ugh! Oh wait, that's kind of cute. She hides behind the bear. Cam with you guys. She's not. We can't send her to jail. It would be very easy for us to confirm if any of the boxes were resealed. All we would have to do is contact the Zhengfa authorities in time. We may even find other evidence to incriminate our killer within those boxes. So what do you say, Miss Meal? Why not confess to your crime here and now? Or would you rather wait and see what we find out from our investigation in Zhengfa? Uh-oh. Oh! Never mind, she caved! I've never seen Bubbles do that. He was Interpol. I couldn't stop it. I brought him here. He started taking pictures. I couldn't be found out. I was scared. I was in trouble. Why'd you bring him here? I'm confused. Oh, so you were a part of it and now you just took care of him? I mean, you could have just pretended not to do anything at all. Just saying. March 12th, 5:26 p.m. Flight G390, first floor lounge. We finished making all the arrangements to take the suspect in, sir. Very good, detective. What about the smuggling route? Did she say anything about that? They're taking her down to the precinct now. Hopefully we can get more out of her there. Whenever we even approach the topic, she just starts foaming at the mouth. It was scary, sir. She probably wasn't prepared to commit a murder all of a sudden. One thing is for sure, the ring behind this whole mess means serious business. It looks like there's a lot more to this case than meets the eye. Mr. Edgeworth! I just wanted to say how I appreciate everything you did. Thank you very much. It was nothing. In fact, I should be the one thanking you for your cooperation. But truly, if it wasn't for you, I might not be here right now. Instead, I can continue to serve our passengers as flight attendant. I hope that, well, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. Oh! Wow! It's so nice. That's... I see. You don't have to take it if you don't want it. Are we just gonna regift it to Gumshoe? No, I mean, I would never turn down a lady's generous offer. Oh, thank you. I'm sure it will serve you well. And remember, we here at GoU Airlines are always ready to serve Mr. Edgeworth. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Now I must bid you farewell. May all your skies be blue, no matter where you go. I have a feeling that might be hard, considering he keeps getting caught in these situations. I can't believe we wound up investigating the whole day, sir, but boy was it fun. Speak for yourself. My day was filled with earthquakes, elevators, and false charges. By the way, where's Francisca? Oh, she's filling out some customs paperwork for her departure. Departure? Yeah, Miss Von Karma's always really busy, sir. She's been flying from country to country to chase down some leads regarding her case. Oh, it tries to connect to that thing. The calling card we got last time. Detective. Can you cancel the car I had you reserve earlier? You got it, sir. I guess we're going with Francisca. March 12th, 5:47 p.m. Hope Springs Airport. Francisca! Oh. I thought I told you when you first landed. I have no time for idle chatter. I have no intention of wasting your time. However, it has been a while since we last met. I also have no time for such familiar reminiscences. Yes, that's how you say it. Just who do you think I am? You're Franziska von Karma, a very proud prosecutor deserving of much respect. Until only a little while ago, I was but a wretched mutt who was always losing to you. A dancing parrot. Parrot? Yeah, there's, how else can you pronounce that? Parrot. Living her life on the name and fame her invincible father built. True, your father Manfred von Karma didn't lose a single case for 40 years as a prosecutor. However, I wouldn't say he was invincible. What are you talking about? The group I'm on the trial of is a little more troublesome than most. The smuggling route we found this time is only one sliver of the big picture. Sounds like a dangerous assignment. You really don't have to worry. I can take care of myself. Parrot? It's French? Okay, so I did say it right? I think. Yes, I suppose you can. Plus, there's another agent on this case with me. Another agent? Oh? Another agent? He's a star among Interpol agents and has the highest successful arrest rate. Who knows, you may even run into him one day. I was simply caught up in this one case. I hardly see why we would cross paths. I feel like... Am I about to find my new Godot in this? No one can be Godot, let's face it. I suppose. But I doubt he would say the same. I'm not following you. You'll understand soon enough. The fight has only just begun, Miles Edgeworth. I'll be back in this country soon enough. And when I am, you can be sure I'll pay you back. In full. What if it... Don't say that, Thanos. You made my little heart pitter-patter for a minute. And just like that, she's gone, huh, sir? Thank goodness. I can finally rest easy knowing I won't have to watch out for her whip. Detective Gumshoe, I want to thank you for all your help and cooperation. I was nothing, sir. I was just happy to be able to work with you again. I think I'm gonna celebrate by adding a little extra salt to my instant noodles tonight. Just how much did you cut his salary by, Franziska? Detective, I was wondering if you might give me a ride down to the prosecutor's office. Sure thing, sir. I'll even fly down the road in the patrol car if you want. Don't make me remind you, Detective. Safety first. Thus, I solved the first case upon my arrival home. Franziska von Karma, the smuggling route she was after. The leaders of that ring had already put their trump card into play. And the players on the other side of this war. They would begin to make themselves known through the next incident. Edgeworth speaking. Finally. I called who knows how many times earlier, but I couldn't get through. And you are... have you forgotten my voice, Miles, my boy? Who the fuck are you? Oh, Mr. Amano, Ernest Amano, correct? I almost read that as Armando, and I actually did think Godot was back. My inability to read kills me once again. So you do remember me. I know it's rather sudden, but I can't ask this of anyone else. There's been an incident, Miles. My son, he's been kidnapped. Dun dun. I guess we're not chasing Maya being kidnapped this time. Nice! We finished Turnabout Airlines. Episode 2 down. I feel like we're making fast progress. Thank you for the stretch, Dennis. Yippee! Ooh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys heard my back crack. Holy crap. Alright, we'll end here for today. Start fresh next week with a new case. We're almost there, prepared to meet the Grey Yatagaras. We're getting close? Damn. There's 5 episodes, right, in this game? I think. If I recall. I usually check, but before I start, like, so I have like some idea of what's happening. Well, I'm gonna bring us back over here for today. Let me... How do I do that again? Pause. There we go. Ooh, thanks for streaming. Have a great rest of your evening. Thanks so much for hanging out, Storm. I appreciate it. Thanks for helping me too. Thank you. 5 episodes in both games. No bonus ones in this one, because I was surprised in the Ace Attorney ones when they started throwing extras my way. Not gonna lie. Not that I didn't like it. I loved it, in fact. Like, oh, I'm so depressed at the game's ending. Oh my god, there's more game? Fuck yes. You switch this over real quick. Done. Nice. Thanks for streaming, of course. Thanks for hanging out, Dennis. I appreciate it. Thank you. Of course. Thank you. Thank you. But do I have anything to say today? I don't think so. We have Danganronpa tomorrow. I think we're also starting a new case in Danganronpa. Last time we played, Celeste ate the dust. So I guess we're gonna find out who's next. Now I can go to bed and piss, not necessarily. Piss, baby. Have a good night, Sarah. Sorry to keep you up. at least you can go to bed early tomorrow. Although I bet it would have been better for you if the weekend, huh? Well, it is what it is. Alright, I'm trying to think. I think I got all my yaps out earlier. I feel like I had something to say still. That I was saving. Okay, well, if I remember tomorrow, you'll know tomorrow. Let me see who's around for today. It's not too bad. It's only 11 minutes into Friday night, right? Okay, that's not horrible. I didn't sleep yesterday. Oh, yeah, I think... I just remembered. Yeah, my sleeping schedule is... I haven't slept since 11:30 p.m. from yesterday. I was low-key, like, woke up this morning. Well, not woke up. I guess when I decided to get out of bed this morning, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be alive to stream today. Because, like, it was 7 a.m. and then I was like, okay, I'll go to bed now and wake up by 11 or something, right? But that did not happen. I just could not sleep because I decided to sleep a little early yesterday, like 8-ish or something, and then I woke up at 11:30, even though I thought I would like wake up at like 4 a.m. or something, which would have been okay, but it was not okay. I stayed up all night. I've been up since 11:30 last night, but you know, I'll survive. I'll survive. All right, raid. I gotta find someone to raid real quick. You woke up at 11. Yeah, I wasn't feeling great yesterday. I was really tired after, I was just really tired yesterday evening, so then, I felt, like, really warm, so I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed early. So, I was like, my sister's like, yeah, just go to bed, so you'll, like, wake up, like, you'll maybe wake up early tomorrow morning, like 6 a.m. or something. No, I woke up and I was like, oh my god, please let it be tomorrow. It was not tomorrow, I was still today when I woke up. Have you considered sleeping pills? I've taken melatonin and stuff, but they don't really help. Like, even when I take melatonin, I can't actually fall asleep. I don't know. Maybe I should get, like, actual sleeping pills. I should talk to my doctor about it. Oh. But it's okay. I still feel pretty okay. Maybe I don't want to do that again, though, so I might keep myself up till, like, maybe 11, 12-ish tonight to make sure I actually fall asleep properly. Read a textbook? Yeah, but, like, then I'm gonna have a lamp on, and I can't sleep with light in my room. Also, my computer decided to start updating itself like at like 4 a.m. or something. I got scared because my computer has all like the RBG and shit, the 2 monitors and everything lit up at once. I was like, what the fuck? What's happening? I started drawing. I just started drawing at like 7 a.m. Yeah. I was trying to be productive because like if I'm gonna lay in bed this entire time, I might as well do something, right? Yeah. Audiobook? That doesn't work either. I don't know. Actually, maybe an audiobook would work. I like listen to ASMR and stuff sometimes when I go to bed, but that hasn't been helping either recently. Like, I'm relaxed, but I can't get into my flow state of sleeping. You know what I'm saying? Alright. I think I know who I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna raid out to 6 today. You're not young, girl. I know. I know. I'll try to do better on that. I'm doing my best. It's not really. Okay, I did go to sleep early, technically. Oh, I thought my cat was... What the fuck? Why do I keep seeing things move in my peripheral? Technically, I did go to sleep early. It's just that I also woke up super early, like within like 4 hours. So that's not actually my fault, is it? Alright. Starting a raid to 6 the Raccoon. If you guys have, or if you guys are going to 6's streams for the first time, please be sure to read her chat rules and be respectful. I'd appreciate it. She's playing Soma. I think it's a horror game. I think so. Yes. Going to sleep early doesn't count if it's a... Okay, well, it wasn't supposed to be a nap. It turned into one. It's not my fault. Alright, see you guys. Have a good night or day, wherever you are. I'll see you tomorrow for Danganronpa. Bye-bye.